Welcome, beautiful Capricorn, to a new era. This is Emma. Capricorn, I've not done readings since before Christ was born, and now I'm back. We're going to start with the general energy here and see what's going on for you for the spring season. Six weeks, give or take, into the future. I know the southern hemisphere is coming into autumn, but look at it as just 6 weeks into the future. This is the energy. And we're going to start generally here, but we're going to go deeper and deeper into that energy and then have your angels come out at the very end to see what they want to tell you. I've just been doing a lot of private readings, and there's been a lot of private stuff, personal stuff. Perhaps not private, but personal. And I also have been focused on podcasts. And I posted my first one with my sister. I don't know if you saw it. Please go check it out if you find it interesting. Okay, Capricorn. What do we have for you for the spring season? So that's April, May. Capricorn. Potential, think big for the future. Wow. It looks like those snow globes, right? You're just shaking those snow globes and it creates snow all around. I just adore those. They're so beautiful. It looks like peacock feathers that are just sort of coming out all the way down there, like just an explosion of peacock feathers in the background, which for me represents resurrection. It represents taking pride in oneself, really sort of stepping into who you truly are, showing off a little bit, like be proud of your feathers. It can be because the peacock card in this deck represents raise your standard, like to just ask for more, ask for what you deserve. Don't play it small, like don't play it small, don't play it safe, but really go after for what you deserve. It can also be that you, like, because we see this little boy or girl who's wishing, they're wishing for something, like your dream they want their dream to come true, right? And we have a lot of fairies sitting on the bottom here looking. It's almost like they're also looking in awe about what you're dreaming about. So I don't know if is this think big for your future. And maybe you're thinking really big. If you're not, this is the inspiration to think big, to like, don't sell yourself short. Don't settle in a relationship you're not truly happy in. Don't settle in a work environment that you're not happy in. Don't settle with a body that you don't like. Don't settle for any illness. Like, it just feels like, don't sell yourself short. Think big, because there's huge potential here. You have huge potential. Okay, going deeper here. What do we have for Capricorn, please? Like I said, mental conflict. Interesting. Okay, it's like the fairies even go like, that's a big dream. Mental conflict. Okay, so I think that you are a little bit back and forth in this thinking big. Sometimes, like one day you can really think about truly what your life could be. And then the next day, or maybe even within the same day, the next day it's like, or not. Like, I don't know if this is ever going to happen, if this is, and I mean, that's human. Authority. Okay. There is more, but from another deck. I want to show you. Mental conflict. This is when we go like a little bit back and forth on our thoughts, on our dreams, on our, like, how you want to proceed moving forward. And the authority card. Claim your space. Claim your space. But this is also what's coming through here is also allowing everyone else to have their journey. Allowing everyone else to have their journey. Throw this little baby thing that's happening here today. Okay, and then there's another deck where they want to... Community, you've outgrown. Yeah, okay. Give me a second. I see a clear energy forming here. Round and round and chop wood. Okay, so if we start with, we have the community card, number 8. We have round and round, going around in circles, number 25, which is this year. And then we have 42, chop wood. Do what's right in front of you. Okay. Mental conflict and authority. I just feel like there's... Think big for your future. Really go after for what you want. Don't sell yourself short. It's like sometimes you just really want to go for it. You're thinking about this thing that you're going to do, or you're thinking about this thing you're going to change, or this transformation, or this dream, whatever this is. And you're sticking around in this energy for a while, and then it's like you're dropping the ball a little bit, or maybe you lose confidence within yourself, thinking that's not possible, or how's that going to work, or just being a little bit frustrated that it doesn't happen fast enough. And then claim your authority. Just really stick to the energy. Like, just look at this image, like someone maybe being a little bit on the defense. Maybe that you can loosen up those arms of yours, like my way or the highway. Like, it doesn't have to be your way or the highway. Like, there's something about including other people. Yes, you should have what you want. Yes, you should go think big. You should go after the dream, absolutely, that you want. I'm backing that up 100%. And I'm not saying that you're sort of walking over a corpse, that you're not like listening into other people's feelings. I think that maybe, excuse me, Capricorn, you can do that a little bit much sometimes. That you're, I'm sorry, you're listening into other people's emotions, and therefore you sort of, that's why you start to sell yourself short a little bit. You so want the best for the other person, or for the situation at hand, that you forget about yourself. And I just feel like there's something, because of all those peacock feathers, I think you really are starting to recognize your own value, maybe your own, I just see something with either the body, or either like you got a new haircut, or there's something to your physical appearances that maybe you are starting to really enjoy. There's you know what to, you're coming more and more into your confidence, that's for sure. And just because you are, I'm not saying that you're turning into a douchebag, but like there's something about, it doesn't have to be, it's almost like a bit of an autistic trait, or like that like it really has to be on your terms, or it's out the window. That we can compromise here a little bit, Capricorn. I'm just throwing that out there. Don't shoot the messenger here. I'm just the deliverer of the message. So I feel the reason why it's a little bit back and forth. This community card represents, like, we see this giraffe, right? There's a huge giraffe, and it couldn't stand straight up if you wanted to. Like, it's so outgrown this little house situation. And I mean, if this is a house situation, literally, if this is a work environment, if this is a relationship, if this is your body, if this is your, like, whatever situation this is, it's a general reason, it's going to be different for everyone. That there is a situation in your life right now that you have outgrown. It can be a friend group. It can be a situation that you kept coming back to. It just doesn't fit you anymore. It is showing you the way to some other place, to some other new situation. We need to change this situation. Like, it's not healthy for you to stay within the situation. And that might be the causing of the, like, okay, I need to get going here. I need to change this up. And then the dreams start to come, and you really are pondering new things and you're thinking about the new things, and then you're back into the work environment, or then you see this person again in the relationship, and it's like, and you're right back to the old energy. And I think that's where the mental conflict comes in. You're a little bit torn between where you want to go and where you're at. But I'm just saying, where you're at, you've outgrown. It's not serving for you to stay there. And 8, this is number 8. So it's like endless opportunities here. You're not stuck. And if you think that you're stuck, look again. Like, just know that your imagination, just take your imagination as far as you can. Think bigger, think outside of the box, think in new ways. How is it that you were able to move? How is it that you were able to come into balance within your body? How is it that this illness went away? How is it that, use your imagination to the best of your ability. Just play with it. Because the imagination is the thing that's going to sort of get the energy moving. And then we have round and round and chop wood. So this round and round usually or typically represents when you feel, and I am drawn to say, because we're in 2025, right? So it's a 25 universal year. So it is, I just feel like stuff that does not serve you, that you thought you were done with, comes back around. So it can be anything like an old conflict coming back up, or having a little bit of an argument with a person or a family member, or some little knot is laying there somewhere, some little resistance that if we're not done with that, if that is not sort of worked through or solved, it's going to come back in the year 2025, and certainly during these next 6 weeks, that something's coming back up to the surface for you to solve it, for you to really look at it and not sort of push it aside anymore. But like, if there's something that's like, or it's like, am I not done with this? Like, haven't I solved this? This old thing, like, I really don't have to think about this anymore, because it's really done. It's done with. And you might be so surprised that it's showing its face again, because if it's showing its face again, 2 things happening. You're not done with it, or you just see your reaction to it. If you're reacting strongly to something that you thought you were done with, it means you're not done with it. If it just shows its face, you're not having a reaction to it. You're rather surprised that it's there. And you're not having a strong reaction to it. It means it's just life sort of showing up. It's not within your energy sphere, energy field anymore. But there are things showing back around, like stuff sort of mirroring or like coming back around in circles that you haven't solved. For you, spring season, and definitely for this year, 2025, it's for you to solve. That can also mean that old relationships are showing its face, and you might reconsider, like, was it a good thing that I left that person, that friendship, that family member situation, romantic love? Like, it might sort of show its face again, not necessarily for you to go back into that relationship, but it might just show its face for you to sort of, to think about it. And then we have chop wood, which is like the thing that really serves you right now, Capricorn, definitely coming into this spring season. When the energies are getting a little bit crazy, you're trying to change the situation that you're in. You really want to go for that dream or that vision that you have. And you're being a little bit thrown back and forth. Like, you're in the old and you're striving for the new, and you're in the old and you're striving for the new. Combined with a really crazy energy right now, that chop wood, like, just do what's right in front of you. Like, don't add anything to the calendar. Don't add anything to your agenda. Don't add anything extra. Don't say yes extra much. Try to say no. Capricorn, that's a tough one for you, but try to say no. And just do, like, okay, if there's dishes that needs to be handled, I'm going to handle the dishes. If there's something I need to write, an email I need to send, like, to just do what's right in front of your face, it's also another way of saying just be here and now. As much much here and now that you can be today, today and the all the rest of the days for the spring season is really going to serve you. Okay, going deeper. What do we have for Capricorn, please? Challenging times and simply love. 5 and 6, so that's a process going on. Challenging times and simply love. And whatever is challenging for you right now, I mean, these are crazy energies that are happening right now, and anything that doesn't sort of fit your mold, fit your setup, is trying to leave. And that's not so beautiful every once in a while. Like it's not really charming, or like it can come out as it's really trying to nudge you in a new direction and perhaps let go of certain things about yourself, certain belief systems that maybe don't serve you to just hang on to anymore. And as we're trying to sort of fit the new mold, we're trying to get into this place of having sort of a new understanding for yourself. That can sometimes be really challenging, like really. And I get this with this authority card, that you might be a little bit stuck in your ways. Is it something right now that you're trying to defend, that you feel like you have to defend extra much from people? That maybe look at what it is that you're defending. Is there something in there that you can change? And if you immediately, even with me saying this, start to defend yourself, like, no, there's nothing I need to change. Someone else can change, though. Like, that it really would serve you to look deeper at that belief system. And it's easier said than done, because if you're sort of poking at that belief system, and that belief system somehow has made you feel safe or secure, and we're messing with that belief system, it means that we're messing with your security. So you're gonna go so hard and defend that thing, even if it doesn't serve you anymore. It really does not serve you anymore to hang on to that belief system. It even if it maybe even hurts you, or it gets you into conflict with people, or whatever this is for you, that in letting it go, it pokes at an even deeper issue, which is you feel unsafe. And this is not rational. This is not your mind. There's no actual fear. Sorry, there's fear there, but there's no actual thing that is, threatening you. It's your belief system that's threatening you. So this is really calling you to look at really look at yourself here, Capricorn. I know, and if you can't, like, no, I don't have anything, like, what if you did? Just question yourself a little bit, or see where it comes up next time, where you get a little bit agitated or a little bit frustrated. Why does it come up? Is it that you can bend this a little bit? Can you look at this from a different perspective? And then simply love. So I get this. I just feel like there's something here that something has been transmitted. Do you say transmitted? It sounds like diseases are the only thing that are transmitted, but I guess everything can be transmitted. A belief system that has been passed on or passed down, that you think a certain way of certain things, or because you've seen something when you were growing up, or you saw a society, or you saw parents, or you didn't see parents doing this or that thing, has caused you to have a strong belief around something. Something has been passed down to you that I'm just feeling like you're in a little bit of a defense mode, and it really could serve you to stop. Is it even that you have to forgive someone? Maybe are you a little bit angry with mom or angry with dad or angry with siblings or children, or are you angry with yourself? Do you wish that you could show up in a better way, but do you just sort of brush it off as, no, it's just not something that I do because it's just not something that I do? Well, what if you did? I know I'm coming at you a little bit today. I don't mean to come at you. This is just the energy that there's something you so want to break out of that bubble. Something has really caused you to be really safe within your own bubble, and we all do it. I do it myself. It's not just you. We all do it. We create our own bubble of security. And then the moment that something is sort of poking at that security, we're going to defend it, and we're going to look at it as a, like, don't poke at my bubble. Poke on your own. That there's something here that needs to be looked at, and it can be really frightening. Okay, because this is what we're starting with. That's the bubble, maybe, I guess. Like, really look at it from, like, think bigger, think outside of the bubble, think outside of the box. Really, this might be you just really trying to create something new for yourself, and it's freaking scary. Yeah, I'm getting, I don't know. I don't usually get this energy from you, Capricorn. So maybe it's just a very fragile or very vulnerable state that you're in this very moment, in this very transformative state in your life. Because I do get a little bit of a my way or highway. Like, I don't, and you should not have time for stuff or people or situations that just doesn't jive with you, that just doesn't hold a higher energy. Like, I'm the same. Like, we don't have time for that. Like, we're over that. But there's something about being over that and something about being a little bit stubborn. Because we also know, I know I'm generalizing now, but we also know that Capricorn can be quite stubborn. When you're onto something, when you think something, when you have a belief system about something, you're quite stubborn in the way that you think. And it takes a moment or 2 or 3 or 20 for you to, like, or wait a minute, I might think differently about this. I'm just saying you might be a little bit stubborn right now for something that doesn't serve you. This is not for you to compromise around something that will sell yourself short or dim your light or anything. This is so that you can get outside of that bubble and create more for yourself. Okay. Just a little bit more around this, and then we're going to see what your angels have to say. What do you have here for Capricorn, please? Seven, 10, and page. There's so much in that energy saying new page, new energy, new energy, new energy. It's like, wow. Okay, so both of these cards, Ten of Gabriel and Seven of Michael. And if we're starting with the Ten of Gabriel, this is like okay, so do you see how both of these are pointing to a new direction? Or it can be pointing to a new way. Let's do that. Here's Michael. He's pointing to this new path. We've been down that path. You tried that before. You have baggage from that path. You did that relationship. You did that. If this is a new person and it's very similar to something you have dealt with before, you don't want to go there. We want to try a new path now. If this is like, try a new path. Same angel, not really, but Gabriel is pointing to this. Go out here into this portal. We don't want to go down those steps. We don't want to be in the basement anymore. You did that. So it's like two times they're telling you, like, and both 7 and 10 are sort of, 7 is like, you've done enough. You've done enough. You've done all you could. it's time to reap the rewards. It's not time to rehash the same thing one more time. 10 is a completion. You did it. You're done with this old energy. You're done with this old way of thinking. We need a new path. And Page and Michael, Page is a new energy. Page is a younger, youthful energy. Turn the page, literally turn the page in the book. Like it's time for a new chapter. This is when you're coming. This is an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So it will start with like, there are some darker clouds and we have snow that is disappearing. I mean, we're further along here at least in the northern hemisphere. Maybe there's some place in the far up north that we still have snow, but like we're coming into spring. And even if you're in the southern hemisphere, whatever is changing season. We're changing seasons right now. And whatever you think you came from and wherever you think you're going, you're going to be able to do that. That transformation, that transition is going to take place. You have what it takes to make that transition. It's an exciting new challenge. It's a challenge, but it's exciting. It might really poke at some of your stuff that just needs to be let go of for it to really serve you. Okay, Capricorn, interesting read here today. What does your angels have to say? What do you want to tell Capricorn, please? Get more information. And I see sort of the Merkaba here. And yeah, I just realized there's been a lot of birds. The birds come with messages. You might see a lot of birds right now. They might be a big guidance for you. But where was it? There. So we're starting with this, like, this is dove right in there, right? Speaking about peace. And we're ending on this get more information. But if we look closely, is it too bright perhaps? There. Do you see in the middle, like really like that? There's a dove. There sits peace, like peace in your heart and peace in your solar plexus. Get more information. I just feel like this is such a new time for you. Big change, transformation. Something about your whole body could be changing, whether that's health or something around weight or something around weight loss or definitely coming in more to your own. And yeah, if there's anything you're like really, if anything triggers you, or if you feel like I don't know enough about this, or I don't like, what is this about, or why does it keep coming up? Like to just get deeper into it, get more information, look deeper at the situation. Everything that wants to be solved right now wants a resolution. It wants to find peace. It's like your body wants to find peace, your whole life wants to find peace, and you want to find peace within it. Think big, think outside of the box, outside of the bubble. You're looking for that perfection with peace. And here's sort of representing the peace. Like you can have it. You can reach for whatever it is, even how big it is, and you can literally have it, and you can find that type of peace. No one likes to change. No one likes the new order. Every time my phone has upgraded to something, or like a program that I'm working in, and all of a sudden they decide to upgrade it. Look how good this got. And I was like, let's not. It messed up the order, the way that I knew how to work around it. And it takes a minute to learn the new order. But I feel that's the only thing that you're doing, basically. You're trying to find a new order within yourself that serves you. It's not that you're pushed there or forced there. You're telling it to the universe yourself that you want to do it. So it's everything working out in your favor. This is for your in your favor. Okay? A little bit of a different read here today, and don't shoot the messenger. I hope it's helpful. I hope you resonate with some of it, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps me a lot. Take care, guys. Bye.